A massive wave of pro-Kanu momentum appears to be building as Omoyele Sowore reportedly plans a large-scale protest across Nigeria, anchored by key Igbo leaders, governors, and civil society figures. This demonstration, if executed at scale, could become one of the biggest protests in the country's history for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. For capital cities to state capitals, organizers aim to mobilize support and visibly pressure the federal government. Sowore's network is rallying traditional rulers, political figures, youths, and activists to join the movement. Protest is being framed not merely as a regional or ethnic march, but as a national call for justice, rule of law, and human rights. Organizers have hinted at simultaneous demonstration in major cities, synchronized to show unity and strength. The goal is to overwhelm the authorities, force conversation in media and government, and make release of Kanu a top priority. Igbo governors and leaders are reportedly being courted to give the protest legitimacy and structure. For many in the southeast, the protest is symbolic, a way to reclaim dignity, demand accountability, and challenge perceived selective justice. There is also talk of including religious bodies, academic unions, and professional associations to widen the base. Secure agencies, however, have already begun monitoring movements, deploying forces, and strategizing response. Social media boost has actually supported this very move by sharing a lot of information about it. So some critics warn of possible violence or infiltration by opportunistic groups, especially in states with volatile security. Organizers insist on peaceful protests and insist on constitutional rights. They have also pledged to cooperate with law enforcement agents to avoid clashes. Meanwhile, the government faces a dilemma: suppress the protest and risk backlash, or allow it and potentially open floodgates for dissent. The judiciary and courts are also under scrutiny. Will they protest rights or side with the states? Many Nigerians are watching with this closely. If the protests succeed, it could shift power equation. If it fails, it might discourage further mass mobilization. This is what is actually happening now. So at the heart of it is Kanu's health, detention, and the perception of injustice. Protesters want independent judicial resolution, fair trial, and release. For Sowore, it is high stakes gamble, but one he believes is necessary. If the protest draws tens of thousands, it could force conversation at Aso Rock. Either way, the coming days mark a turning point in Nigeria's political history and human rights landscape, because he has been saying that the prolonged state of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in detention is no longer nice, that it is very, very sad, and they do not care about it. Why they are negotiating with bandits? Then why are they still keeping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, using prolonged detention, postponement to harm his life, harm his health, and other things? This is what he said. Now, let's go into details once again. If you say you want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released, time for action is now, she said Sowore. Let's march to Aso Rock Villa. Every governor, senator, member of the house, traditional ruler, priest, Igbo person, and every Nigerian who believes in Kanu's freedom, come out and do more than talk. I will lead this peaceful march to Aso Rock. Sowore says, call on Peter Obi, Alex Soti, Soludo, Abaribe, others who claim to care about the IPOP leader to join march in person and demand end to his prosecution. This is what Sowore is moving. This is a very remarkable step very many people believe that it is very, very right. Some people are even arguing that why is he a non-indigenous of what Southeast that is what moving for what this movement? To tell you that most of the Igbo leaders do not care about Kano. It is a very shameful thing that a non-Igbo leader is pushing for release of their own brother, while they are very quiet. They do not care about him. It is very shameful at this very moment. So right now we are pushing forward to seeing what will actually happen. We are here on this media, watching them closely and monitoring everything happening, all the movements. So we shall be dropping all the information, everything happening about this very movement, this heavy protest on this very success media. So if you have never subscribed, kindly subscribe now because it is time for you to subscribe and hear, understand, see everything that is happening. It is gonna be a widest tsunami protest in Abuja for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that will involve Southeastern leaders, governors, and rep members. Imagine that. So it's gonna be what the greatest of the greatest. Then we're looking forward to seeing if Kanu will be released with this what protest, tsunami protest. Thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe to this channel now. Just click on the subscribe button up there. Just click on the subscribe. You subscribe and what get more information, updates from us, anything happening about this and many other things, updates. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day ahead.